We can be heroes everywhere we go. You can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ollie, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible. We're unstoppable.
On Backstage. Flip it off. Did you get that? Oh, you did, didn't you? Hello guys, welcome to Backstage Business with me, James Sinclair, following the Entrepreneurs Network and Party Man story. And I'm here at Marsh Farm in one of our areas, our animal areas. You can see the ducks over there, Chudders. There they are. They are just walking on the path. And I want to tell you something about things that the whole thing about business being a marathon, not a sprint. You know, I really want Marsh Farm to be the greatest day out for kids under sort of 2 to 9 years old. And I was having a little reflection walk around the site this morning. I was sitting just there, and these two little kids came in with their mum, and they were talking about the things they don't necessarily like about Marsh Farm. She knew who I was, and she went, "Oh, you haven't got many animals, have you, at Marsh Farm?" Now, we've got quite a lot of animals at Marsh Farm, in my opinion, but we don't have as many animals as we had years and years ago because farmers gone through some massive changes. I had to take this business that was losing nearly £500,000 a year and get it into break even and then a profit. And we've been investing in stuff like play, shows and events to drive visitor numbers up. Now we're going through the stage now of trying to improve our day out offering. And what's happened is some of the customers of old and our team really of old that liked it the way it was, it's had to change because the business has had to change, and it wouldn't have survived, it would have closed the doors. And I was sitting there listening, just looking at this, and I'm thinking, you know, how can we softly approach this and really wow our customers with a new animal offering, because that's something that they really want. And I was looking around, Chudders, and the new ideas that we spoke about yesterday in that team meeting, you were there, you were listening to it, and the changes that we've got to go through because we've got to adapt. I mean, things that you used to be able to do, where you used to be able to cuddle a pig, cuddle a lamb, you can't do that now because of health and safety. But so we've got to readapt and come up with a new way that's interactive, that gives people where they feel like they're getting up close to animals, but they haven't got the ability to touch them or stroke them or roll around in their feces, which have caused kids to be really ill in the past and closed down attractions, and we didn't want to do any of that. So we've been over predictive things like this. Look, Chudders, double fencing. People hate it. Why are you double fencing it? Why can't I get close to the animals? What are these tubes about? This is so we can feed the animals through the tubes. So that's a way of feeding the animals without touching the animals, but it's not what people want. So now we've got to rethink this and try and do something even better because people can't touch animals anymore. Businesses want to be better all the time, but you've got to invest so much. And this is such a capital intensive business. Putting in pathways, easy spend 50 grand on pathways, you know. What comes first? Did we build a day nursery at one of our other sites? All these internal arguments that you have with yourself about what comes first, you know. All I would say to people, if you're in that position where you're so bogged down with so many different decisions to make and you don't know what to do first, what order to prioritise things, just think, if you can just make tiny little improvements all the time to stuff that's very important but not urgent. So don't just focus on stuff that's very important and very urgent. Focus some of your time on very important but not urgent stuff, because that's what your customers notice. It's an internal battle I have all the time, Chudders. Am I making sense, Chuddlington? You know, little 1% improvements on stuff that's very important but not urgent. Here, look, come and have a look. This is little 1% improvements. Little 1% improvements that we've come up with. I'm very excited about this, Chudders. Potatoes. Potatoes and pumpkins. Look at our ponies over there. You see our ponies? No one comes and sees them. Then we've got some micro pigs over here. No one comes and sees them. It's right out the way. We've got to come up with a way of, like, you know, getting people round here so they can enjoy the stuff that we do, you know. In that far corner over there, can you see that? Them green bushes, they're potatoes, Chudders. So in September we do our potato picking party where we're growing potatoes, and throughout September the kids get to come to the farm and then pick their own potatoes. So that's how we can get interactive. Where the legislation has changed on animals, where you can't do the things that, where you can't cuddle a piggy anymore because health and safety doesn't allow it, how can we get interactive? Well, we're doing pumpkin picking over here. So you come to us in Halloween and you get to pick your own pumpkin. That's that's quite natural, nutritious and good fun to do. And then in the far corner over there, you come and pick potatoes in September. We're doing the maize in August, and then we're just going to rejig this area so it's really good fun for animal offering. I think we're really then cracked, and then we've just got to constantly improve our offering here at Marsh Farm. Yeah, there we go. Ta-ra.